Hello, Internet. My name is Noel, and for some of my friends and family who've seen me and were asking me questions about my 50 Shades of Grey project, I thought I would share these questions with everyone on the Internet, especially since I'm going to Comic-Con. For those who don't know who I am, yeah, I'm the guy who thought of the 50 Shades of Grey Hulk stuff. And how did I come up with the idea? So the idea started, it was funny because it was with my sisters, and this is when 50 Shades of Grey was very popular. Like they were passing this, my sisters were passing 50 Shades of Grey with my other female cousins in my family. And then it got around, my sister was telling me about it. She's like, oh, Noel, you should read this book. I'm like, what is this book? They'll just read it. I'm like, I didn't want to read it. I didn't know if it was like another Twilight or whatnot. So I'm like, no, I'll figure out what the book is. And it so happens that I had a friend that was working in an adult store, and he had to read it for research because he maintains an adult store, so he needed to read the book. So he generally told me what the book was about, and I thought it was funny at first, but I do get the appeal of why the book was so popular. So, like with everything that is popular by media or whatever, everyone likes to make fun of it, right? So, I was driving to work and I was thinking I was thinking 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Grey, and the first thing that popped in my head was 50 Shades of Grey Hulk. When I thought about that, I was like, so how can I materialize that idea? So about a year ago, I took a picture of my toy Deadpool holding a little faux cover of 50 Shades of Grey Hulk, and I released it on the internet. Reddit and Tumblr were the two mediums that I chose, and it got a lot of upvotes and notes, and it was pretty cool, like sharing something that I materialize and conceptualize out into the internet and sharing, just making people laugh, right? And so I wanted to bring it even further outside from just a picture, right? So I work at a photo finishing company, and I thought, why don't I actually make the cover of 50 Shades of Grey Hulk? So, Google image searched, and I used a shot of a toy Grey Hulk and used that in my cover. And I remember when I was doing light research on 50 Shades of Grey, I guess one of the quotes from the book, I used that quote and incorporated how would Grey Hulk say it. And the tagline that I came up with, Hulk, no make love, Hulk smash hard. So I put that on the back of the book. I brought the book to 3 cons already. I brought it to Big Wow in San Jose, and then Fanime, and then SacCon. And I just went up to cosplayers. Mind you, it was Grey Hulk, so it's only Marvel, but I was going up to like, Marvel and DC, and showing the book off. And I got a few cosplayers, and they reacted positively to it, which was great. There was one cute girl that was dressed up as, or cosplay as Psylocke, and she wanted the book, and I had to turn her down. I was focused on this photo blog project that I want to work on. If you're out there watching, I'm sorry. Nonetheless, I ran to a few celebrities at these cons. Grant Imahara from Mythbusters, came across him at the hall, asked him if I can take a picture with him reading the book. And then there's Thomas Jane, aka The Punisher, aka Vegan Police. And then during the photo op, I presented it to Stan Lee. And with Stan Lee, it was an interesting thing because there was a huge line. It was moving so fast. And I came up from behind, next to Stan Lee, and put the book like in front of him facing the camera. One of the staff workers saw the book and told Stanley, "Stanley, you gotta see what this guy's holding." And I flipped it over for him, and me and Stanley had like a very brief conversation. He said, "Oh wow, this is marvelous," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you. You know, I appreciate that. You know, from Stan Lee, appreciating something that I made." And I wanted to stay in chat, and I could tell, with him, he wanted to, chat a little bit more about it, but we had this huge line; it had to keep going. So, and in the back of my head, just 2 lines, being traded back and forth, I was happy. So, jump a few weeks later, I then meet my #1 celebrity crush, Gray Delisle, and I actually have her pose, reading the book. So what am I doing now? I mean, there's only so much I can do with Grey Hulk and 50 Shades concept. So that's where, again, how can I bring it another step forward? So that's when I wanted to bring DC. It only feels fair that I would bring both Marvel and DC. So that's when 50 Shades of Dick Grayson came to mind. Actually, an associate of work kind of hinted the idea, and my mind just blew up like, yes, I'll do 50 Shades of Dick Grayson. So did the same thing, did a mock cover. I liked what I saw, and had it sent to print. So yeah, so now I have Marvel with Grey Hulk, and then DC with Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing. And I wanted to take another step forward with something that I really love, which is Doctor Who. So that's when I thought of 50 Shades of Grey Cybermen. And with the tagline with them was, "We do not make love, we upgrade hard." And when I was thinking about it, I was laughing to myself. I thought it was funny. I don't know if other people will, but I hope so. So yeah, so I'm bringing these 3 books with me to Comic-Con 2013 this year. And if you see me, say hi. Otherwise, all you cosplayers out there, Marvel, DC themed, Doctor Who, expect me to come up to you and ask if I can take a picture of you reading your book and, like a reaction shot. So, yeah, I hope to meet all you new people out there. And you guys don't even have to be cosplayers. Just come up to me if you see me and just say hi, and we'll chat for a bit and whatnot. So yeah, so I'm doing this video. I just kind of wanted to talk about and answer most of the questions people have been asking me, friends, family, people on the internet, like just the basic, who am I? Why did I do this? I don't know why, I just kind of did, really. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share the humor of what I've been doing. So, hope to see you soon, and thank you for watching.